Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Or, excuse me, Mega Blocks review. This is not a review I thought I would be making, but the other day a Discord user by the name of Newit, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, contacted me and said, hey, did you see this? And sent me the link to this set on the Barnes & Noble website, of all places, available for $14. What? It was ready and available to be shipped right then. So I bought one, of course, because it's not the most exciting set to find, but it is an interesting piece of Mega Construx history because Mega tried doing these articulated figures kind of the same way Lego did for a while, and they had their own take on it. This is the red version too, which is a little bit harder to get than the white Marine. And yeah, it was just really interesting, very random. I think there's still a few available as far as I know. So very, very odd. They must have just found a case of them in a warehouse somewhere, because there was even, like, look at this. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but look, you can see the dust. So this has been sitting somewhere for years, and they just found them and put them up. So we are going to take a look at it today, and let's just jump in and look at the box. The box is a render, and I don't like that. Mega's been doing these renders for a long time, and they've never really been great. It's kind of funny. There's like rain in the background, and there's like this doorway here, so he's like inside something, but not inside something. It's just funny. And then we have the warning for the magnets, and we get to see all the pieces here. Mega Bloks logo. Got stuff around the side, stuff around the back. Little blurb here. Sometimes Hellbringers, Flame Marines, sometimes known as Hellbringers, Flame Marines have a single combat purpose. Get in the enemy's face and light it on fire. That's pretty funny. We get to see the white guy here, alongside the red guy, and then a Spartan. Get to see a couple of the features. And yeah, HaloMegaBloks.com, which is no longer a thing. The Mega logo, which is interesting because we've gone back to just Mega. So it's actually a step backward in time. You can see the price tag here. It looks like it said $11 underneath. And then this is from 2010. So this is an old set now. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. So it looks like we're going to open it on this side. There's the tape here. Corner looks like it was dented. Maybe somebody dropped it at some point in its life. But I had a piece of stick in my knife sheath. We're just going to crack this open. Now, these sets would have been really cool if they included the tiny figure of the big buildable figure. I always think that's fun, having the two sizes. But let's see. For a lot of you guys, this is probably nostalgia. For me, I've never even seen these in person. So this is interesting. Oh, look at that. Just the bags of parts right there. Seal up this box. Once again, I can smell the old plastic bags. That's weird. Got the soft plasticky bags. Oh, the helmet does... What? Okay, so I heard people saying that there was like a robotic looking head that came with this. Oh my gosh, the flamethrower is huge. I was not expecting it to be this huge. Where is it? Oh, wait, I think I see it. I was warned. Oh, my word. It's like a Terminator. What the heck? Why? Why is it a robot? What? This is supposed to be a human. Why is it a robot? Then I guess it just snaps into place. Oh, yeah, it's kind of soft rubber. And you can kind of flip it up a little bit. What? Oh my gosh, that's so weird. We've got prefab joints. Kind of looks like an RG Gundam. And then we have the instructions here. Nice and crispy. Interesting. Why did they put... Okay, I don't understand. Why did they give him that face? That is so weird. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and build... Whoa, I'm kicking my camera. Why don't we just go ahead and build this, actually? I wanna see how this goes. So there was supposed to be a... Oh, this is it. This goes in there like so. And then, you know, it would be good if I looked at the instructions. Then obviously we need to put the arms and stuff on. Oh, I see now. So we have that. Interesting. People also said that these liked to fall apart a lot. So we'll see. Oh yeah, that's a very small cup to hold that little ball. There's a little feet. Oh, what? Oh my word, that's not going to fall off easily. That might be the most sturdy part of the whole figure. Oh. Okay, so now we have this funky frame. He's got a very loose rotation. And then we got hands. Also a pain to put on. Oh. Yeah, I definitely see how this is going to go. But we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it anyway. And it was retail price, so I can't complain too much. But I'm confused. What? This is not the piece that's supposed to go there. This is the piece that's supposed to go there. It's not an overly, like, fun build process, I will say. It's kind of meh. Like, I can't see a kid, like, buying this and being so excited to put this together. Because it's just little pieces that you pop on. The parts are, like, nicely given a wash, but we'll look at that more in a minute. I don't think I have... Well, no, that's not true. I'm pretty sure I do have a red flamer like this, so I'll make sure to get that. Well, I'm confused now. What is happening? Oh, okay. Well, no, that's not correct. Okay. We're getting there. That looks correct. Oh, that's why it spins so easily. It's also a magnet. Wow, they really said we're going all the way with the magnets. Oh, and then we have back of the leg armor. That's pretty cool, actually. There's some ODSTs and stuff for these as well. Oh, wait, is this magnetic? No, it's not. It snaps into place. Oh, wow, that's very flat. Then we've got the big honking backpack. Fits together very much like a small Mega Spartan. There we go. His arm is already falling off. Pop his head on. Put his arm back on. Oh, he's very back heavy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him to stand up. Then we're going to just peg this on and peg that on, and now we're done. So let's take a closer look. Alrighty, there he is, all assembled and ready to get in somebody's face and light them on fire. So, looks-wise, this is not bad. He's a little robotic looking around the joints, but it's not too shabby. The wash really makes the figure look a lot nicer. So you could put this on display and it wouldn't look too bad. The chest plate's a little on the flat side, and there's not much detail on the flamethrower, but it's not too bad. I thought it was going to look a little bit more clumsy in terms of how the paintwork is done, but no, it's not too bad. The flamethrower has a handle on top, but also this side handle to make it easier to pose, because like just the way he's posed now, his arms are barely attached. So putting it up here would really not work out that well. But there's a handle down there too. The head can kind of look side to side, look a little bit up, look a little bit down. You can make him look like a hunchback troll. I don't understand the face underneath at all, but I guess we'll just let it slide. Articulation-wise, it's a bit of a pain to get him to hold and unhold his gun, his flamethrower. But you have the bend at the elbow. Then you have decent amount of movement for the arm. It is like this weird ball, so you get plenty there. Wrists are ball joints, so decent movement. The thighs, you get some nice splits. This guy's been doing some stretches, but forward to back, well, it's okay. The rotation helps a little bit. Bend at the knee, not too bad actually. Bend forward and back here. A little bit of side to side. Breaks at the waist. Breaks at the shoulder. Breaks at the shoulder again. The flamethrower is just a little on the heavy side. It just pegs on by this little rubber thing here. The head comes off quite easily as well. I do understand 100% people saying that these guys are kind of fragile. Like, I don't see how a child wanting to play with this would not get frustrated with constant pieces popping off. Like, it's a good concept, but it just wasn't quite done right. The chest plate is a little bit of a different red than the shoulders and stuff, and it looks like the wash was kind of just striped down there. Gives an interesting pattern, but I don't think that was intentional. Around the back, we get the red. Nice detail for the belt. Now, size-wise, obviously we have to compare. This is the closest thing that I have to a Flame Marine that matches this guy. He has a red undersuit, but not a red armor. I don't believe we got one with red armor. But yeah, you can see he comes up to about his knee. Surprisingly, the tiny guy has more detail on the visor. And then here's the flamethrower. This is so big that this guy could ride the flamethrower like a little speeder. And then for more apt size comparison, here's a Black Series Mandalorian. Pretty much the same size, so if you collect Black Series, then you'll know generally the size here. And then I couldn't pass up an opportunity to drop in the Thousand Toys Chief. That is not a good comparison, purely because the Thousand Toys Chief makes this guy look like a flat monkey. So, yeah. I mean, the general feel that I'm getting from this is like Happy Meal toy. Like, am I wrong? Does this not feel like a Happy Meal toy? I don't even eat McDonald's. I don't even really do Happy Meals. Like, I didn't really do Happy Meals when I was younger, and like, this feels like a Happy Meals toy to me. So maybe some of you guys who have collected Happy Meal toys a little bit more when you were younger could tell me, does this look like a Happy Meal toy? Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just it's a display piece, but it looks kind of like a Happy Meal toy. But it's very interesting. I mean, I find this interesting because it's something that Mega tried that was a little different. And there was actually brick-built and magnetic figures. So like brick-built Arbiter, and then the magnetic ODSTs, magnetic Spartans. It was just interesting to see that they tried something different. I don't know how well it succeeded. I know with Lego, they've had mixed success with their buildable figures. Obviously, Bionicle is still loved by many fans. I think maybe this was Mega's attempt to do something similar, and it didn't quite catch on. I don't know. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. The magnetic thing is an interesting idea. So yeah, on display, especially if you like having like the different eras of Mega, this is kind of cool. It just can't hold up to play, like at all. Like at all. Well, there you have it. That is the UNSC Flame Marine magnetic figure. Gotta say, again, I did not expect to review one of these guys just because, you know, they're old and they're a little bit more difficult to find now. But yeah, this was very interesting. It's a very interesting peek into Mega's history at some of the things that they tried. execution, I think, is a little lacking, but the thought behind it is super cool. It is also super cool to have the little tiny Hellbringer next to the big one. I think that is neat. It's too bad we didn't get an all-red Hellbringer like this to match. That would have been so cool. Or like I said, if they had included a little one, that would have also been so cool. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff. Like the articulation isn't that horrible. It's better than I was expecting. He's a little hard to balance just because of his big backpack and the fact that he falls over a lot. But you could easily get this guy into a decent pose for display and then have him, stay there. It's just very cool. I enjoy this look at old Mega because this was before my time. I have no clue why in the world they thought it was a good idea to put this funky little Terminator head underneath. Like, what? What? This is supposed to be a human. Why is there a robot face underneath? But it's interesting. So, if you want to get one of these for yourself, I will put the link to the Barnes & Noble listing if there is any left, because I don't imagine they have unlimited stock, because this is probably just some random lot that they found in a warehouse somewhere. This particular one may be available on my Mercari at some point, because I gotta pick and choose space-wise. But yeah, this is neat. I enjoyed this. It's funny. He's such a dorky figure, but like in kind of a interesting way. Very, very, very odd. And I like that you can give him the like ogre slouch neck. That's just funny. I'm finding myself just having fun messing with him just because he's so weird. And yeah, he falls apart easily, but I don't know. It's just fun. So yeah, that is the Magnetic Flame Marine. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And I'll see you next time.